tradition that my dad normally writes poems, as you all know, for special events, and I've decided to take up his mantle, and I have written a poem about Nanny for
Take
her
up his
85th.
mantle means steal his mantle.
Steal his mantle, improved upon his mantle.
No.
For, and I have written a poem for Nanny's birthday. Okay. Now I'm nervous. Shut up. Okay.
You just listen, be quiet.
Okay. There are certain things which we accept because others tell us they are so. Truths which we can't question, which we don't believe.
Wait, Nan, can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody turn up your hearing aids.
Turn up the hearing aids. Okay.
Okay.
Now she has to
Start
start
over.
over. Yeah.
Come on,
Start over.
you're
Start over
Okay.
the video?
Start over
Rich,
the
also
phone.
Okay.
turn your video that way.
Okay.
You make it a little louder for Mom and
You are right.
Loud
Okay,
and slow.
go ahead.
Everyone good now?
Yes.
Fine.
There are certain things which we accept because others tell us they are so. Truths which we can't question, which we don't believe, but which we know. We accept our limitations, we don't fly and we don't fall, because that's what it means to be an adult, a rational withdrawal. From the world of magic and of promise, where we can all be masters of the world, where reality has no limits, where all paths are unfurled. We accept this because we think we must, and therefore we make it true. We create our own limitations, all of us, except for you. For you, you do not wonder, will I make it, will I fall? Can I challenge who I'm expected to be? Who am I, after all? You've always known the answer to a question you've never asked. You're whoever the hell you want to be, at all times, future, present, past. You're the 50s housewife in the ritzy neighborhood, seeing the kids off in your robe. You're the retiree behind golden gates, skin-tight pants, heavy necklace, eyes bold. You decide to make a movie, write a book, create a play. You're a teacher and an artist. If you think it, there's a way. You reunite long-lost relatives in time to say goodbye. You make others dream your dream when they were too afraid to try. You force
Slower.
the world around you to be bold. You make them forget to be afraid. If you want it, just book it. The piper will never be paid. And you can definitely be annoying. It's genetic, have no doubt. A constant nudge, an impatient push. Why weigh the risks? Why map the route? And the worst part of all is that you're usually right in the end. And you send us daily reminders. If you remember, that's just what I said. When my mother first mentioned her nerdy boyfriend had proposed, that she hadn't yet decided if the food was worth the stress imposed by the sarcasm and the crankiness, and he preferred his dog over her. But you had already booked the rabbi. The ship was ordered. Kosher, you assured. And if you hadn't been such a pain, controlling, but all her choice, I wouldn't be before you reading a poem with his voice. And I've been assured you weren't the first, that your mother was the same. When a slick guy with a fancy car came calling your way, what are your intentions? Well, marriage, I guess. Then I'll hold on to half your salary, give you the ring, pick out the dress. And she was right, too. A match made by fate. If fate were a Jewish mother, unwilling to hesitate or wait. But waiting is foolish when you found the one person in the land who, when you stand outside in a bathrobe, joins you in boxer shorts, Entenmann's in hand. And after more than 60 years of laughs and love, on a path set by no one but the two of you, he said goodbye in his own way, and his funeral, he rocked that too. There was singing, there were stories, silly rhymes, and inside jokes. We sat Shiva at Tony Baloney, and it was perfect. Root beer, no cokes. But you missed him, it is true, and you were worried what your future would hold. You talked about the widows. Was this your new place, no longer in the front, no longer so bold? But you should have known better. Every path is a new start, and nothing could stop your adventure, your excitement, or your heart. You continue to be who you always have been, continue to rush forward, to run, to fight, to win. And start as a date, as we always knew you would, despite Papa's threat to haunt you. But I think you would have thought it was good for you to never be alone, to always be adored. If not by him, then someone worthy to be lured. And then you met Bill, someone so different than Papa, but exactly what you need. Someone young and adventurous, full of energy, no fear, nothing to heed. Fewer fart jokes, more sports stats, but like Papa, kind, generous, and true. And in one way, these two very different men become identical in how they look when they look at you. And on your 85th birthday, surrounded by love, family, joy, and fun, we all gather round, knowing you are far from done. Every day is an adventure, and there's no such thing as old. And the one thing we know for certain, you will never change who you are because of what you're told.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you have your dad's gift. Well, your mom's good too, but.
I can't write a poem.